Jody, can I get you anything? Sure. No. Are you okay? Just take a breath. It's okay. Just take a breath. Not right now. Right now? What kind? A AAA? AAA or AA? We may have a little quieter crowd, less crowd. Can you hear me? No,
Can you
Paul's
hear?
on.
I was on mute.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you do share screen?
Yeah.
You hit share screen and then you just allow all participants.
Yeah, no, I was going to send Jody the link. She didn't have the link. She's not on the listserv. And I keep forgetting to. I copied Marilyn Marla, who requested.
What do you mean? It's in every.
They don't. She doesn't get it. I don't. She's not on the distribution. It's the same link every week, Jody.
It's in her calendar invite too.
And Paul puts it in your calendar invite, he said.
Moda ani lefana. We have our little candle ready to go. I don't know what happened. Steve, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I thought I lost you.
Jody, what happened to you? You were in and then you're out. It's not letting you in? Here you are. Hold on. You're in, honey. You're on mute.
You know how beautiful the background melody was. There was like piano and drumming and all this. Should I try playing that along with my chanting, or do you like it better without it?
Playing what, piano or?
Like piano and like beautiful piano and all this other stuff. I tried recording it with it in the background to see if I could hear it, and I really couldn't hear it that much, but it was also, I didn't have it super, super loud.
I mean, whatever Paul thinks, but I think whatever feels comfortable to you.
Okay, are we starting?
Did you hear my question?
No, I didn't. It's
Okay.
5 up. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Teddy, you're gonna need to be quiet.
My mother-in-law's here.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi. And Mindy and Jacinda are going to join too.
So my question was the background, there was beautiful background music in the recorded chant.
Hi, Mindy.
Paul's frozen.
Everybody's frozen.
Let me see.
I think they're using too much
I
Wi-Fi.
didn't stay. Sorry, I'm switching my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So my question was, in the recording, there was
David.
a beautiful recording background music to her chant. And I was wondering if I should play Shefa's chant from the website along with me singing, or playing it without that and just singing.
It's your call, Jody.
Okay.
Are you talking for the chants or for the Modani?
Chants.
Experiment, yeah, whatever you feel called to do.
Okay.
Go for it.
And with Sham A10, building the intention, you're gonna introduce the chants, right? I'm gonna introduce the intention and then you'll introduce the chants?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to read the thing about the chant at all. You can just go into the chant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for the second one, after the silence, you'll introduce the second one again.
If
Okay.
that works.
All right.
Steve,
So,
you do the thing at the end, right?
Yeah.
what?
I'll do just the wrap up and the facilitation at the end.
Okay.
Good morning, John.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
We're going to start the
Good, thanks.
Modani.
Yep. Modani Lifanecha Modani Lifanecha Modani Lifanecha Modani. Steve, mute everyone else. Ruach Lekayam Yam Ruach Lekayam Ruach Lekayam Modani Lifanecha Modani Lifanecha Rani Lifanecha Modani Lifanecha Ruach Ruach Chai V'Kayam, Ruach Chai V'Kayam, Ruach Chai V'Kayam, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha. Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Modani Lifanecha. Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Modani Lifanecha, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach V'Kayam, Ruach Chai V'Kayam Moda'ani Lifanecha Moda'ani Lifanecha Ruach Chai V'Kayam Ruach Chai V'Kayam Ruach Chai V'Kayam Ruach Chai V'Kayam Moda'ani Lifanecha Moda'ani Lifanecha Moda'ani Lifanecha Moda'ani Lifanecha Ruach Chai V'Kayam Ruach Chai V'Kayam Ruach Chai V'Kayam Ruach Chai V'Kayam. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. This is our journey of Teshuvah transformation with meditation and chant leaders Steve Shapiro, Paul Zeist, and myself, Jody Shapiro. And this program takes us through the month of Av, the destruction of the temple, with a contemplative experience using the Sephirot and returning us to Elul and the high holidays. Each week, we will use one or more chants and a guided meditation that corresponds with an ascending Sephirot. This program supports cultivating aspects of ourselves in preparation for transformation and self-actualization during this epic period in history. The times we are living in calls for us to become spiritual activists and to emerge as our greatest selves. We honor the journey of liberation, revelation, and transformation that is happening in every minute. Our intentions are moving from the tragedy to growth, from destruction to flourishing, from nothingness to what kind of future we want to create for ourselves. Each week is an unfoldment of each Sephirot to explore our hearts and spiritual and our spiritual. Transforming from the mind to the heart, from the heart to moving out into the world. Intention of the meditation and chanting is to move from the finite to the infinite. By moving within ourselves with introspection of inner world, we can move out into the world, holding a deep inner space of forgiveness and healing. Cultivating aspects of ourselves in preparation for transformation within as part of self-actualization as we navigate the transformations around us. The times we are living through call us to transform ourselves to live our highest in each moment. The journey of liberation, revelation, transformation is happening every minute. And Paul, if you can share the new image of the Sephirot. Let me see.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
Okay, do people have to, so I just click on the chat and that should show it?
Mm-hmm.
I can share it on my screen if you want.
Because I don't think, people can't see that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Can you see the Sephirot?
Yeah, Paul, there we go.
Okay. Let me see. Uh-oh.
Wikipedia, of course. In German.
All right, something happened here.
It's showing up on the screen, Jody. So
Okay, I lost the screen. Hold on.
A very pretty
There we
version.
go. Okay, I got you back. There we go. So Tiferet, as we can see, we go up from Malchut at the bottom to Yesod to Teferet is in the middle. And then from the top, Keter, Dot. And here we go with Tiferet. Tiferet means beauty. It is the sixth Sephirot. It lies at the center and in the heart of the tree of life. All of the other 9 Sephirot directly or indirectly flow through it as they exist in the world of energy. Malchut is the exception as it exists in the world of matter. Tiferet is the midway point between heaven and earth, on the line extending between Keter and Malchut. It corresponds in our bodies and our torso, so our center part of our body, and particularly the heart. I thought it was interesting in the chakra system, it is called Anahata in Sanskrit. It's the 4th chakra located at the heart and associated with the color green. Tiferet also comprises the domain of harmony, artistry, gracefulness, and balance. If you think about walking a tightrope or climbing a ladder, it's similar to the tree of life. Only by maintaining balance can you reach your true destination. It is the combination of chesed, which we've talked about, which is loving kindness, and gevurah, restraint. It is linked to conciliation and teamwork, peacemaking, and blessing. For to bless others, one must feel blessed. Whenever our soul is elevated by human-created aesthetics, such as music, art, or literature, we are immersed in the inspiring realm of Tiferet. In Kabbalah, music especially has been cherished as a gateway to the divine. Music has the capacity to negate our lower emotions and transport us immeasurably closer to the Holy One. So that's why I love that the chanting is actually transporting us closer to God. And Paul is going to introduce the 2 chants and tell us why these spoke to him this week. And then he will let me know when to start the chanting. And I might try something. Shefa had on her website beautiful music in the background when she was teaching these chants on the link. So I might try to play it with her link to hear this beautiful drumming and piano, but if it doesn't work, I will shut it and just continue without it. So here we go.
thank you.
Paul, I'd like to.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks, Steve. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, David. And my mother-in-law's here, Sandy,
Sarah.
Rep Sarah, and Jacinda Mindy. We are all thrilled to be here with everyone today. This is our 7th week, and as Jody said, we're studying Tiferet, which is the 7th Sefirot, actually, that is the top of the kind of pyramid, if you will, in the immanent realm that we live. In the next couple weeks, we're going to be ascending into the transcendent realm. So this is really a culmination of everything we've done for the prior weeks, and to bring all of our intention, the first chant will be Sham Etem et Dodai Lach. It's a relatively easy chant. It comes from Song of Songs, verse 7:13, and it says, "There I will give you my love." And so this is like a question, like, is it like God speaking to you, or the transcendent force speaking to you, or are you speaking to the transcendent force? That's something to explore during this chant practice. And Shefa teaches that this is a practice of strengthening and refining our deepest and finest intentions to love God. I don't use the word God, I use the love force, to love the love force through each moment and detail of our lives. Before the chant begins, imagine you are the landscape of your life and all the small details that make up your day. And then you chant the word Sham, there I will love you. Focus the force of your love into a particular detail or relationship of your daily routine. Imagine the power of love, a love that embraces the mystery of the whole to everything that you do. Getting out of bed, making tea, greeting your family, doing your daily practice, cooking and eating breakfast, cleaning up the kitchen, approaching your work, acknowledging strangers and friends. See and imagine each moment as an opportunity for loving God through whatever is before you. Each time you chant the word Sham, direct its energy towards another relationship or situation or detail of your life, charging up your intention to love or the God through this. So we're going to do the chant for an extended period, and then we'll go immediately into a silence after that for you to connect with the energy of everyone in the group who's doing the same practice in the same time together as a community. Judy?
Okay, and if you look into the chat, you can see the words in the chat. Here, so I'm going to try this on here and see how we go. Now, last time. Shine. et odaila. Shameten et odaila. Shameten et odaila. Shameten et odaila. Shameten et odaila. Et odaila. Shameten 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 et odaila.
As we imagine infusing each and every moment of our life with love, as we cultivate this experience of Tiferet energy, the next chant that we're going to do is called How Beautiful, Hinach Yafa. Hinach Yafa Rayati, Hinach Yafa. These two chants that we're doing today are some of Shefa's oldest chants. These are oldies but goodies. You know, it's like, I feel like I'm back to the, you know, like 80s music. Maybe it was the 90s, but in this chant, which comes from the Song of Songs, actually the opening chapter of the Song of Songs, it says, how beautiful you are, my friend, how beautiful. Again, in the Song of Songs, it's about our kind of relationship with the divine, with that transcendent force, God, whatever language you all use for that. It's how beautiful you are, my friend. It's me and my relationship with that love force. And possibly it's that love force in its relationship to me. So it's a bi-directional kind of thing. And it talks about love opening our heart to the beauty that surrounds me and all of us. And seeing that beauty, my heart is open to love. But this practice teaches that it's not enough to just see beauty. It is an expression of appreciation for what beauty is that opens me to love. So it's love plus appreciation equals beauty, I guess. I'm not sure. So that's something we can explore together. So this chant can be sung as a life song to the beauty in your life, the flowers, the faces. I do want us to take a minute and look at the faces on the Zoom screen today and see each of the see the beauty in each of us, see the light of our souls beaming through the Zoom field. And we even have canines with us. So we welcome all life forms, and that we're connecting with each other from the place of beauty. It's also the beauty within. So when we close our eyes during the chant, we can see the beauty of everything about ourselves. And I think this is an opportunity to also build on the chant that we did a couple weeks ago about our inner child, our inner children, little Paul within me, and seeing the beauty of little Paul and all his struggles, all his tribulations. And for him to see me and who I'm becoming and who I'm evolving into with great beauty. So Jody, over to you. If we could just hear your voice, that would be appreciated for this chant. And it's in the chat there for everyone to click onto. It's already there. So, and then after this chant, we'll have a complete silence, and then Steve will take up an extended guided meditation.
Jody, take yourself off mute.
That would help. Now I'm off mute. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak yafa rayati, hinak yafa, yafa rayati, hinak yafa. Hinak 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 yafa rayati, hinak yafa.
Just continue in your silence, in your gentle breathing, allowing the medicine and the magic from these chants just to bathe you. And just feel the strength of your breath as it's filling your belly. And each breath that fills the belly heals the soul, heals whatever's going on with us, and heals all trauma around us. And in that, we see immense beauty. So I'll ask in your mind's eye, in your imagination, to find the mountain, your mountain for this morning. Could be real, could be imaginary. Could be a place you've been, or it could be a place you want to go to. Could be Masada, it could be Sinai, could be Mount Everest, could be Sugarloaf. And find this spot, your spot, where you feel the power of the mountain, where you feel the ancients of the mountain welcoming you. There are flowers surrounding you, perfumes, beautiful odors, colors, textures. Just excite all the senses with a sense of calm, a sense of grounding in our bodies. And we just continue this deep belly breathing as we find our center, we find our grounding on this mountain. And imagine that there's this ball of energy above our heads. It's a ball of high energy frequency that just transmutes through the crown of our head and gently lowers itself down to the base of our spine. Taking your time. This ball of energy is waking up all areas of our spinal column, all areas of our central nervous system, and awakening us to our universal immune system, to our universal meridian, to a universal field of intelligence. And we just allow this frequency to feel it in our bodies, feel it in our bellies. And eventually we wind up at the base of our spine, or Malchut. And we honor Malchut as the energy sphere, as the calibration that allows for all aspects of the material world that support our healing, support our families' healing and well-being, support the U.S. healing and well-being, and honor its beauty. So we take whatever magic and medicine we need from Malchut, and we allow this frequency to ascend back up through Yesod and back up to Tiferet, right to our center. And we feel this frequency move into our heart center, that place of perfect balance. That place where we could ascend to the heavens or we could ascend to Malchut. And that place where we could hold the energy field, the intelligence, the healing for all. And for about 7 minutes, we'll remain silent. And if you want to say the mantra, Rabbano Shal Alom, and we're going to say, I am the beauty of the universe in this adaptation. I am the beauty of the universe, Rabbano Shal Alom. And just allow that frequency and the sound of the vowels to strengthen every part of our being, each other's being. And just remain silent. Jody?
We're going to do a version now of Shame 10 Unplugged. Shame 10 etodayla. Shame 10 etodayla. Shameten 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 etodayla. Be in silence.
Thank you all for being with us this week 7 as we approach Rosh Hashanah. this week was very special with Tiferet. I think of all the Sefirot, you could, if you only had to remember one, this is it. I think everything lives out of our hearts. Everything flows through our hearts. And when we align our mind's consciousness to be held in our heart, we really come from a place of love. We come from a place of care for one another. So we wanted to just open up and see if people had anything they wanted to share from this morning, or anything else that you want to bring to the table. Phil?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Paul, for reminding us and reminding me that after beauty and the recognition and the experience of beauty, there is love. I've had, for many years, I've been very aware that when I see something that is beautiful, whether it's a mountaintop view or a museum with beautiful paintings or a Broadway show that is just filled with kind of sensational acting and singing, that I'm filled with this sense of awe. And now reflecting on it and hearing it from you, I'm aware that it opens my heart. It is that feeling of love. And it's such a wonderful revelation to realize that that is a connection there, that beauty leads into love. And it just makes me realize that here in this COVID time, when we're all stuck in our homes and stuck on Zoom calls, that it's a challenge. It's a challenge to find things that really evoke that sense of beauty and that sense of love. And, being outside is very good, but I really yearn for being able to see a beautiful painting and go see a Broadway show and the things that have always evoked that feeling of love from me. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Steve and Jody.
Thank you, Phil. Susanna. Go off mute, Susanna. Can you? There you go.
That's better. Good morning. I am so happy to see you all. Last night, I came off a 5-day silent retreat, and I wanted to continue it with this morning, and I'm so glad I gave myself the gift of doing so. But I want to tell you what happened yesterday after we did hours of chanting. We were told to go outside and see where we can find God. And I opened my front door, and there was my mailman of 20 years, Reg. And he smiled at me, and he doesn't know I'm in silence. And out came of my mouth, "I love you." And he put his hand on his heart and he said, "Same here. So much, so much, so much." And then he turned around and walked away.
Oh. That's beautiful.
That's love.
Yeah. Meryl. Anil.
So, greetings, everybody. And again, thank you for creating this magnificent space and time for us all to share the medicine and the magic of the chants. And then that brings me to Barry Manilow's line. It came through my head, music, magic to end. And through that came this sense that we all have our own special music, that each one of us vibrates at a certain level of love, and we just have to find what is that, and that may become our own personal Torah. And I can tell you that Jody was the one who months ago, when she sang Shefa's chant that was, I have the hardest time reproducing, something like, Ani elecha eheta. What became for me, and it keeps coming, is now Ani Toratecha et ya, Ani Toratecha et ya. And so to me, it crystallized inside me that this is my personal vibratory chant, and I can turn it into that anytime. So thank you for giving that extra reconnection of the music and the magic and the medicine.
Thank you. Sandy, go off mute. There you go.
Yeah. So Steve, I wanted to thank you for that meditation. It vibrated through every cell of my body, in my body, and then it vibrated out to the world.
Mm.
So this morning, when I asked for guidance in my prayer, it was remember to be love. And every cell of my body was vibrating that out to the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
John, you're on mute. You could...
Thank you, everybody. This is wonderful. What a rejuvenation it is. I don't know why I'm not coming on the screen when I'm talking, but that's okay.
You're on the screen.
Am I on your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We've been enjoying this TV shows on African civilizations by Dr. Gates, and he talks about art and beauty as a reflection of civilizations and societies, and this is our civilization, our group together on these Sundays, and we really have this wonderful time together, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, the great sharing. I mean, for me, the experience of Tiferet in this moment is really about like really imagining that I'm walking and we're walking together in the garden of love of life, and everyone and everything out there is in that garden, and to be able to like look in as a lover, you know, at everything and the beauty of it, like, or as a newborn baby that you see with that kind of like excited joy. And I remember when Shefa taught Hinach Yafarayati, we actually did a practice where we went around the room and looked in each other's eyes. So I just want to take a final moment here to look in, if you're in a room with a person, you can look in their eyes and see the beauty of their pure soul, of their whole, you know, energy beauty. And also we can do it on Zoom and really just like, Phil and Marla, please come back to the Zoom. You two look like you were going off into another realm. Don't let it stop you. Please turn the video off. Turn the video off. It's fine. But like, you know, now the practice is for me when I go fill up my car for gas or I go buy food at the supermarket, that I'm seeing the stranger as a lover, you know, as with that beauty. So that's the practice to grow into.
David Goldstein, welcome. I don't know if you want to share, introduce yourself, but it's wonderful you're with us.
I call him Reb Goldstein, Reb David.
Hi, I have a terrible connection. I'm probably going to break up a lot. I'm just happy to.
Got it. You are breaking up.
Some old friends, and very touched to chant with you all today.
Thanks for being with us.
I have a bad connection though. So, yeah, thank you.
So we're approaching 11 o'clock. Just in terms of a short announcement, we added a program on Yom Kippur afternoon in the 3 o'clock slot. And we're continuing with 9 additional programs in the fall, beginning mid-October through Hanukkah, tracking the prophets through our chanting and through our meditation. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful session. Love everybody being with us.
I think Marla had her hand up. Yeah.
Marla, do you want to share?
You want to share?
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to build on what Susanna said because I was also in the retreat, and in that process, she talked about we were asked to go. We had 15 minutes to find a hallelujah moment, and I just thought, building on this, what we've created, it's like hallelujah, you know, to find that love moment to moment and to bring it into our lives and to see it in every moment and to welcome it as hallelujah.
Mhm.
And the other thing that really came clear on that retreat was these teachers were just so full of love and compassion, was, you know, that despite the times we're living in, that we are truly the light bearers. We're the Sadakim, you know, and that we can call on that quality in ourselves to bring forth moment to moment. And in that way, we are doing what we can to transform the world in the way that Paul was talking about. Very simple and ordinary. Nothing special or grandiose. Thanks.
And I'll just share that as I studied these chants and sang them, there was always a smile would just come to my face. It would just really open, these chants just really opened up my heart, and I couldn't help but smile for no reason other than to be open-hearted and feel love and give love.
Jody, you are love, and thank you for sharing it with us.
Oh.
You, Paul and Steve as well.
Thank you.
Have a good week.
Paul, you're muted.
Thank you. So I'm a laughing yoga instructor, but we're not going to do that now. But smiling really is like changes the chemistry in your brain. And sometimes the chants can bring smiling, but also you can fake it till you make it, right? You can practice smiling, and then over time you become more of a natural smiler. So smiling really, when you smile on the outside, Shefa also teaches like smiling on the inside, and like looking up, and when your eyes are closed, at your Om chakra right up here, and like, you know, having a smile in your inner smile. So there's an outer smile, and then there's like looking from the inside out at your Om chakra, you know, an inner smile. So that's this smiling practice.
Diane, welcome.
I was just going to say, especially during the times of mask wearing, and when you feel it, I know there's that expression, smile with your eyes, which is kind of what you're saying, Paul. It's in trying to connect with other people, of making eye contact and just, you know, doing that.
Yeah, thank you, because you can't see people's faces. Mindy just got a mask that has like a way that you can see the smile, you know, but you know, it steams up, so it doesn't quite work. But you can actually, like, I've been actually looking at people's eyes more, and like I can tell when they're smiling, like you're saying. You know, you can see a smile in eyes. You know, that's like a new realization, you know, that I've had. Thank you, Diane, for making that point.
Okay, everybody. Peace. Have a wonderful rest of your Sundays.
Peace and love.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, magnificent.
It's getting better and better. I really felt like I could have chanted for hours.
Me too. I always.
I mean, they were just starting when they ended.
Yeah. Yeah. Very love.
Jody, do you want to come on to debrief? Or you could come down too. Oh, she's coming in. Okay.
Hello.
You're on mute, honey. Jody, you're on mute.
So it didn't work so well. I keep checking to see if the dog is there. It didn't work so well with the music in the background, I take it.
I mean, it was okay, but
it was okay.
You doing it pure you was
Yeah.
so much
I
better.
just thought I'd give it a try.
No, it was worth trying for sure.
Yeah, there was a moment when it took you over, and that's not, I don't think, what we want.
Okay.
So, where do we go from here?
So next week I'm setting the intention for Da'at, Hakma, and Bina.
Okay.
So yeah, I gotta think. It's really complicated. So, and then you're picking the chants. It's I think it's about like, I think what you started today, Steve, about that universal intelligence. It's about like, faith and intuition, and connecting. I really think of Da'at as being, like the unification of, being guided, Yeah. See, this diagram I love, but I actually think of Tiferet as like the ascending from that goes above Chesed and Gevurah.
Yeah, in other charts it's above.
Yeah, and even like Da'at I see as like the above of or the balancing out of Hakma and Bina, and then it's like preparing us for Keter. And Steve, you keep talking about like this ball above our head up here.
Yeah.
And actually, Shefa teaches that there's a chakra opening, like about a foot above our head, like right around here.
Yeah.
And I call that like the Elohim, like the connection to the, and that it's like a portal, you can open that and you can practice cultivating its kind of, oh, this looks pretty good on Zoom.
And that's what we said we were going to do for the high holidays for Yom Kippur.
Yeah, so we'll do this one up there. Yeah. And then we'll, and really this for me is Shekhinah energy pours down,
Yes.
I can access that. So
Shekhinah
and Da'at, is, I think it's like,
excuse me, I'm just going to let Teddy out of his crate.
It's universal wisdom, manifesting within each of our kind of godlights.
Well, I was going to ask a question. Oh, so in my reading, it said that Tiferet was number 6. That's weird that it's number 7.
Yeah, I mean, if you count up the chain, you have Malchut, Yesod, then Netzach, Hod, and then we did Gevurah and Chesed, and Tiferet is the 7th.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then I had a question. I could not access the
Want to go back?
The public Google Doc. I guess I wasn't given access to it. I don't know.
No, you're on it as an editor.
Oh, all right. I'll try again.
I'll try again from my computer, and I'll update it with all your Hod and your.
I added Hod and then the other.
Yeah, we'll add both. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, it said when I checked the settings, it said you were an editor.
Okay, I'll sit down with Steve and he can, because you edit it through the public when you added yours for.
I do it in both. I did it in both documents. So.
Steve, did you put it in the main document and the public document from last week when you did retention?
I think so. Yeah.
I did. I put it in.
You did it?
Oh, okay. All right. So if I wind up putting it in the main Google Doc, you'll transfer it into the public?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm loving this. I just think it's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you guys. What a fun.
Yeah.
All right, love you all.
You at the Bay this weekend?
Been to the Bay last night. Yeah.
Breathe in that air for me and just send it.
Yeah, well, if you ever want to do a day trip, you're welcome.
Yeah, we will schedule that.
All right.
All righty. Blessings. Have a wonderful weekend, or rest of the day at least.
It was great.
Send love to your family.
Really
Sandy, glad you could be with us, Sandy.
Good to see you.
How special.
You'll see me every week.
Okay. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Love to all.